Hey, it's Monday morning and it looks like it's actually sunny and the wind has went down tremendously. So that's super awesome. So I am Angie Rose with Angie Rose Health Coaching, and I'm here with your Monday motivational video to just remind you why you do what you do or what you should do. I remind you what you should be doing so that you are feeling better and living life to the fullest, right? Health and wellness matters, and it's exciting when we finally figure out that it's a priority. But what I want to talk with you guys about this morning is my topic is called Eating Better, Feeling Worse. So that kind of seems contradictory, but there's a reason why I called it this. The thing is, when all of us make a decision that we're going to go ahead and start eating healthier and start making better choices, unfortunately, some of us come across a few things that kind of shock us or surprise us. It happens to a lot of people, including me. Definitely after I go on vacation and I'm enjoying myself and doing whatever I want and coming back to a healthier, cleaner version of my eating, I notice that I feel like crud. I feel tired. I feel crabby. I feel maybe irritable. I feel cravings kicking in, and I just in overall feel not myself. So I know this probably isn't what you want to hear when you make that decision to start eating cleaner, is that you might feel a little off after changing your diet. But the truth of the matter is, most of us are eating a lot of crap. Just call it what it is. We're eating a lot of sugar. We're eating a lot of carbs. We're eating a lot of things that are super salty. Just name a few that it starts to build up in our system. And so we actually go into detox mode when we begin to clean up our diet. So many people are super shocked by this. So, there's just several things that are going to happen. And for some of you, it may be way worse than others, meaning just it almost feels flu-ish or flu-like. But some of you, it may not be that big of a deal at all, okay? So I just want to talk with you today about this so it doesn't take you by surprise when this actually happens to you, okay? So if this does happen to you, that you clean up your diet and you decide, oh my gosh, I'm going to do the right thing because it's the right thing and I'm ready to feel good and I'm ready to get better and look better and all those kinds of things, here are a few possible things that might happen to you, okay? So better to be educated about it and know what might be coming versus feeling like every single time you try to start a diet, you think to yourself, I get sick. Why do I get sick every single time? And then you quit doing the right thing. Well, as I said, first things first, could be detox symptoms, guys, because when you change the way you eat, your body actually has to get used to it. This can cause, like I said, some headaches, maybe fatigue and irritability. But the truth is, this usually only lasts 3 to 5 days. Okay. And we can do anything for 3 to 5 days, even if it means feeling a little under the weather, needing to rest a little bit more. But the other thing I would tell you with this is when you start feeling this, push your water. The more water you're drinking, you're going to flush your system out quicker. And yes, you'll feel crappy, but you're going to feel better faster. And that's the most important thing. One of the other things that may happen is you're eating more fiber than you're used to. So let's talk about this. For a lot of people, they eat more vegetables, they eat more whole grains, they move to whole wheat bread and all those kinds of things, but now they're constipated. Okay, now they're gassy, now they're bloated. Well, the truth of the matter is it takes a little bit for your digestion to kick in and to get used to all of a sudden having all this stuff. It has to break down a little bit more versus your white bread, your pasta, and all the other stuff that we were eating that didn't take much at all to break down. So don't be shocked if you do get a little constipated, gassy, or bloated. But what I would say is if you are not pooping at all, you probably need to do a little bit of something to make sure we're getting the party started, if I should say, right? So try increasing gradually versus now you're eating all the vegetables where before you were eating none of the vegetables. Okay. The third thing that happens a lot of times is dehydration. So it's important to drink enough water throughout the day, especially if you're boosting that fiber to help push that through the system. The fourth thing that happens, and the reason why we don't always feel the best, is lack of planning. Meaning maybe I don't have good fruits and vegetables in the fridge. Maybe I don't have some sort of a meal plan. So I'm just kind of opening the cabinets and looking at what I have. Or maybe you didn't even go to the grocery store. So now you don't have anything of value. Let's say it may be valuable emotionally, but maybe not physically valuable food in your cabinets. So what ends up happening is you're not planning in advance, and now you're just eating whatever you have in stock in the freezer, in the fridge, in the cabinet, which is definitely probably not going to make it real balanced and probably going to put you back into eating the stuff you were eating before that wasn't that great. Okay. So here's what I want to just encourage you with. Keep in mind, it actually takes time for the body to adapt to the new plan that you're doing. And sometimes we just are gung-ho, right? So we just decide I'm going on a diet or I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to eat super healthy. And we're putting all these super healthy foods in our plan and our body goes haywire and we're like, wait a minute, that was not what I was expecting. So then we quit. Okay. Just remember it takes a little time, baby step. A few goals a week to just kind of start getting moving versus all or nothing absolutely helps us in the long run. Okay. So I always want to promise and tell you guys that making healthy changes, I promise this, making healthy changes does pay off in the long term, but sometimes you just have to walk through the process of what you've been doing for a really long time to add these new things in, which are going to help you feel better, hopefully lose weight, have more energy, get your cravings under control, and just feel good overall. So here's what I got to say. If there's any of you out there that are watching and you feel like this is something you absolutely struggle with, is that every time you try to switch over, start doing the right thing, trouble shows up and you feel like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. This is where I come in as your health coach. Number one, I'm walking you through this process. Number two, I'm keeping you accountable. And number three, when you pay me, you show up, which means you follow through. I'm just being realistic and honest with you guys. Sometimes that is the thing for us that gets us past the humps that we usually struggle with and we end up quitting over. Okay. So if that is you, I offer a 1-hour free consultation for you to come in and sit down with me to learn more, to figure out what that's supposed to look like, and how we could really tailor what I do to you. Okay, to you. So you can call the office at 308-850-2419. Talk to Kelsey. She'll set you up with a 1-hour free consult. Or you can get online and look at angierosehealthcoaching.com, see what we have to offer, and fill out a contact me form. And one of us will contact you back. And let's get something started, right? Like, I know we start, but let's get something started and let's get past the start stage and let's actually do. Let's keep doing, get through the summer, see that scale begin to change and actually get to the point of feeling good. All right, that's what I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this motivates you to do something or to push through, but keep your eye on the prize. And what is that prize? I hope it's health and wellness. All right, have an amazing week. I'll talk to you later.